Okay, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the 7th episode, yep. And I didn't make any progress whatsoever. It's kind of frustrating, but yeah, I played I think 4 or 5 duels. Yeah, 5 duels, and yeah, I was going great, winning 1, then losing, then winning, then losing 2 again. So I didn't make progress. I actually make some, what do you say it? It's contrast of progress, regress, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, this is the first duel. So here I'm going second, and my hand it's decent. Drawing Imperm is really good. Yep, they start with Habakiri, summon the Saji, use the Saji to add the ritual, right? Yep, the ritual. Yep, use ritual. Yep, we all know the basic Mitsurugi combo, summon Habakiri, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. Yep. Add back the ritual, add the Futsu. Yep, use the ritual. Yep, summon the Habakiri. It's named the Murakumo. Habakiri effect, add the mirror. Okay, I guess. Yep, mirror effect, tribute of the Murakumo, summon the Futsu, then Murakumo effect. Add the prayers. Prayers is at 1 now, so that's really good. And yeah, they just pass on this, which is definitely beatable. Yep, they use Ash Blossom on my Wanted and also Chain Maxi, and I was like, okay, I definitely have to go in. Yep, Imperm on Murakumo, that's completely fine. Use Gazelle. They use prayers, tribute of the Habakiri. I don't understand why they should have distributed off the Murakumo, but okay, I guess. Yep, use the Chimera Fusion, go for Chimera. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Chainlink 3 Futsu to bring back the Kusanagi. Kusanagi adds back the prayers. Okay, add back the Chimera Fusion. Yep, use the Make Me Apprentice. They use the Futsu again, summon the Aramasa. Yep, Aramasa doesn't have any targets, so that was a very big misplay on their part. Yep, add the Kotal, add the Burphamet, go for Burphamet, the fusion one. Yep, use the Chimera Burphamet, and yeah, 2 Burphamets. Summon back the Apprentice and Buyo. Buyo add Mutiny. Yep, go for Crush Ship. Yep, use Mutiny. Go for a Lucy effect. No, first Crush Ship, yeah, bring back Archfiend. Grab the Reaper. Why? Because my opponent is drawing a lot of cards and I have to have a plan B in case my opponent nibs me. Yep, Requiem or Engraver. Requiem equip, Engraver effect. I think send the Murakumo. Use the Reaper here. Yep, Archfiend, grab the Necromancer because I already have Launcher, and yeah, my opponent has Draw and Lockboard as well. And I was like, okay, I definitely have to kill now. For sure. So I go for Duke of Demise. Yep, use the Duke of Demise, Necromancer. We have High King Caesar. Also, if my opponent had Nibiru, it wouldn't matter because of the launcher. Yep, now I summon the Caesar, I'm fully protected. Go for Close Heaven again. Use the Close Heaven, go for Under Goddess for the 2nd time. Yep, Mutiny. Send the Necromancer, set Mutiny, use Launcher, and yeah, I think that's a little bit over game. Let's see, yeah, it's 76, so yeah, barely enough for game. So yeah, even through Maxi, Murakumo, Ash, Droll, yeah, I can just OTK. So that was the first duel, and it was really good. This is the second duel. I'm going first, and yeah, this was my rank up game if I remember correctly. And yeah, just look at my hand. I'm going first, and I could have made Duke of Demise, but no, that would really be bad and it would kill my 2 followers. And here I was like, okay, let me pray that I draw Imperms to stop heroes. Yep, they go for DP, I draw 2, they use melee. Yeah, this melee is gonna draw me 2 more cards. Denier. Yeah, put the melee on top of the deck. Yep, go for the Cross Crusader. If I drew Imperm here, I would have been fine. But yeah, of course I don't draw Imperm. Crazy. Duskrow. Duskrow is a really good card. Wow. Furnace. Yep, Furnace effect at the mass change. Discard another Fusion Destiny. Yep, use melee again, draw 2 more. And you can see I'm not drawing Imperm, even though I drew freaking 12 cards. Yeah, I did draw triple Super Poly, yeah, and double Poly, and yeah. When I did draw Imperm, it didn't matter, and of course Dark Claw snipes it. Yeah, crazy unfortunate. But yeah, I was like, okay, I still have a chance to get to Plat 3, right? But yeah, that was really bad. This was the third duel. Yep, going second, and my hand is very decent. Drawing Imperm is always good. Yep, I'm playing against Radiant Typhoon. Yep, summon Corsair. Definitely have to Imperm Corsair, because is this he or she? I don't know. Definitely a +1. To use the chant. Yep, summon the Eldam. Eldam adds the Swen. Yep, go for the Link 2. Add the MST. Yep, Swen. Add the Ascendance. Yep. Using the trap, the mandate, draw 1. Yep, go for Totem Bird, yeah. And you can see that, yeah, they have a lot of interruptions here. But my hand is really good, yeah. So going for Sword Knight, Gazelle. They tried to negate my Gazelle, but I used the Chimera Fusion. They chain Space Typhoon again. I don't really know why they didn't just negate the Chimera Fusion with the Totem Bird. Weird, I guess. Yep, anyway, Chainlink 2, Chainlink freaking 5. Yeah, and I have to play around the Monster Negate in Barurun. Yep, added back the Chimera Fusion, use Poly, and they negate freaking Polymerization. But I'm like, okay, let me just bait the Barurun with Sword Knight, and the bait definitely succeed. I succeed in that. Yep, they negate the Nightmare Apprentice with the Purge. But yeah, that doesn't matter, because I can go for Burfomets and Harris, just so I can have 3 Fiends in the graveyard. Yep, go for Lucy, and yeah, my opponent's surrender. I'm going first, and my hand is really good. Double Diabellstar, Apprentice, Archfiend, Mutiny. Yep, go for Diabellstar immediately. Yep. They chain Pholos, and I was like, okay, that's completely fine. I can definitely play around Pholos. Yep, add the Kotal effect, add the Gazelle, I think, yeah. Use Gazelle. Add the Chimera Fusion on my opponent's turn, because I don't want to get him more draws. I do give him 1 draw, but it's for Sylvia, and Sylvia is a Omni Negate, so that's really good. And yeah, I just pass my turn. Yep, so Sylvia, Chimera Fusion, yeah. They are also playing Radiant Typhoon. They started Vision, MST, pop the Deception, that's completely fine. They used the chant. I negated with Sylvia. Maybe this was a misplay, but I didn't know that they had Eldam. And here is a misplay. Number 1 is, yeah, Gazelle is actually gonna add the Sword Knight, because I should have added the Nightmare Apprentice instead, because the Burfromet could send the Sword Knight and I would have a Monster Negate. And yeah, now I can just, yeah. That one misplay is gonna cost me a lot. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get OTK'd this turn, but yeah. Having that Monster Negate would have been very useful. Yep, they go for the Bamboozling Gossip Shadow as a Monster Negate. Chimera Fusion is really good drop. Yep, they negate the Bamboozling. I was like, sure. I draw into Apprentice, but yeah. Yeah, draw is so freaking frustrating and yeah, crazy. Yep, go for a Lucy. Yep, Lucy effect, pop the bird, the Phoenix. Go to the battle phase. I didn't know that Crosshair couldn't be destroyed. So yeah, if my opponent didn't have Joel, I would have definitely been in the duel, but yeah, Joel is just disgusting like that, I guess. Add back the Chimera Fusion. And yeah, I was like, okay, I'm praying that, yeah, they do snipe my Chimera Fusion, but I can still keep it around because of the Kotal. But yeah, they can just pop the Chimera Fusion on their turn, so yeah. Yep, I think they use the MST, pop the Chimera Fusion, use the Phoenix, but I can negate it with Sword Knight. This Sword Knight is very late. Yeah, if I used that Sword Knight last turn, I would have been in a much better spot than right now. Yeah, Eldam, add the Megala. I don't really understand why they went for the Totem Bird instead of the Darling 2, but okay, I guess. Yep. Summon the Sword Knight, summon the Perfumed just to jump block, and also add the Gazelle and Chimera Fusion, and here, yeah, I do survive. Yeah, 800 life points, and I draw, I think, yeah, Polymerization, and I have nothing in my graveyard. So yeah, I just scoop here, I think. Yeah, I just scoop, yeah. I don't have any other place. Kind of frustrating, but what can you do? And this is the 5th and final duel of the day. And here I'm going second, and my hand it's decent for sure, but having Engraver in my hand is really bad. And wow, I'm playing against Cash Dealer. Oh freaking hell. Like, I hate this deck. By the way, they didn't banish the Pathfinder, they didn't banish the Raid Sot with Desires. They also didn't banish the Bird and Gold Star. Crazy. Yep, Fenrir. Yeah, I freaking hate this deck. This is probably the most the deck that I hate the most. This and Flounderies. Everything else is definitely acceptable, maybe, and also maybe Runic. Yeah, so those three I really hate. Yeah, because of this card. Wow, this card. Wow, this is not even limited. Wow, crazy. And yeah, I just scoop because I would be losing my time if I try to dismantle that board, which in hindsight I definitely wouldn't. So yeah, that's it for this episode. It wasn't really that successful, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching, see you soon, and goodbye.